Okay, let's see if I can say this right. This is called a lipstick stove. These are those lipstick tubes, and it's just got a wick inside. This one here, the holes are too big. Burn too fast. Second one had 1/16 hole, a little primer on the side. This one worked good, but burn time was short. Wouldn't quite hold a ½ ounce. So I came up with a bigger and better model. These at the dollar store tubes, there's something like a makeup kit. They make, and they're good little tubes. And the way this one is made, I use this type of wick, the big wick, like so. Now it's got 1/16 holes up here, but if you just use the wick, it's not going to work because the wick is too tight to the holes. You have to bend yourself a little bit of a copper wire. It goes right on top of the wick like that, right between the holes. Has to keep the wick away from the top of the tube, otherwise it don't vaporize and you'll get a good flame. Now if you don't have a solid wick like this, you can take a smaller one and you can wrap it up in 2 or 3 coils until you get the right size that you want, and then put your copper on top. It's got to be snug so it don't move around on you. Also, just make a aluminum plug out of anything. It'll rest right up against the wicks, and it can be JP welded in place. I also put a little flat piece of metal on the bottoms so you don't rock and roll. Put a small wick on the side like that for prime. Alright, we'll show you how we fill them. Okay, here's how I fill a little stove. I let it take all it can take because it holds about 3/4 of an ounce, so there's no use measuring how much is in the cup. Just put it in here like so. And just let it soak it up. And I turn it over and do the other side. There she goes. See it go down? Down, down, down. Alright. She took all she's going to take. It's about 3/4 of an ounce. Okay, here's a little pot stand I made for it. Stove and all fits right in there. These are brake lines. Pot riveted to the bottom of the can. Coat hangers bent over for a hook. Little stove goes in there like that. And there. Shall we fire it up? Okay, we'll fire it up. Let's. Alright, got a halfway decent flame. There we go. Okay, let's put a pot. Okay, the flame is settled down now. It's beautiful little flame. So now we're going to wait till we get boiled and we get a time on that. Burn time I'm not going to worry too much about. Okay, we're in the 9-minute burn. She's just going out. And we got, oh, I guess that's hot enough. Ain't 100% rolling boil, but she's a bubbling away good shape. I would say that would be 212. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I forgot to say, it was 68 degrees when it started, so, you know, colder weather, it may not do it as good, but